Welcome to the Blazor 3D Charts tutorial. In this video, I will show you how to get started with Syncfusion Blazor 3D Charts component. Blazor 3D Chart is a graphical representation of data in 3 dimensions, showcasing relationships and trends among variables. Unlike traditional 2D charts, 3D charts add depth to the visualization, allowing for a more immersive and comprehensive understanding of data patterns. Before proceeding, ensure that you have the .NET 8.0 SDK and Visual Studio 2022 installed on your machine. After installing the necessary tools, launch Visual Studio 2022 and click Create a new project from the dashboard. From the list of project templates, select the Blazor web application. Next, provide the project name. Notice that I am using .NET 8 as the framework for this project and have selected the Auto Render mode for both server and WebAssembly apps under the Interactive Render mode section. Apart from this option, there are 4 other options for choosing interactive render modes. To learn more about interactive render modes, check out the video linked in the YouTube card above. Furthermore, I'll continue with the project creation with global interactivity location. When I click the Create button, the project creation will start. Now the application is ready to use. Next, I will show you how to add the Syncfusion Blazor 3D Charts component. First, I need to install the new Get package into my application. So right-click on Client-Side Dependencies section, open the new Get Package Manager, switch to the Browse tab, search for Syncfusion Blazor Chart 3D package, and install the latest version. After installation, I navigate to the Imports Razor file and add the Syncfusion Blazor Chart 3D namespace, which allows me to utilize the Blazor 3D Chart component within the Pages folder. Next, I open the client-side program CS file and add the Syncfusion Blazor namespace. Then I register the Syncfusion Blazor service to utilize the 3D Chart component. Also add the services in the server-side program CS class. Next, to host the script for the 3D Chart component, I navigate to the App Razor component and refer the script. Now everything is configured, open the Home Razor component. Remove the default code and define the Syncfusion Blazor Chart 3D component. The 3D charts can plot over 6 chart types, including column, stacked column, 100% stacked column, bar, stacked bar, and 100% stacked bar. In 3D charts, several key features are available, including working with data as list binding, handling remote data, managing empty points, and various axis types such as category axis, numeric axis, datetime axis, and logarithmic axis. Additionally, you can customize axis labels. Moreover, the appearance of the 3D chart can be customized, including custom color palettes, data point customization, point level customization, and chart area customization. Another important feature is keyboard navigation support. Now I'm going to render Blazor 3D charts in column series. So I first need to define Chart 3D Series Collection tag, which is an array that can contain any number of chart series definitions. Since I'm planning to add a single column series chart, so I define a single chart 3D series tag with the type property set to column to render the column series chart. Next, I'll prepare the data for the chart to provide the sales information. So I add the code block. Within the block, I create the sales information class. Inside this class to hold the monthly data using the month and sales value properties. Next, to generate the collection of sales information, I create the list of type sales information meta class. Within the list, I set the array of months and random sales value. Next, I bind the created list object to the data source property. Then I map the data source field's month to xname and sales value to Y name properties of the 3D chart series. Here I'm going to use category value data on the x-axis because I used months on the x-axis. So I define a chart 3D primary x-axis tag and set the value type property to category. Let me run the example application. You can see the column chart rendered with the provided data. Notice that the months are on the x-axis and the sales values are on the y-axis. To enhance the 3D effect of the chart, set the rotation angle property to 10. This property rotates the 3D chart to the specified angle upon initial rendering. Additionally, set the tilt angle property to 20. This property allows you to dynamically tilt the 3D chart. Now you can see the column 3D chart is rendered with the specified rotation and tilt angles. If you want to rotate the 3D column chart interactively, set the Enable Rotation property to True. Now I can rotate the 3D chart using a mouse or touch gestures. See, the 3D chart rotates flexibly according to my movements. When viewing the chart from the top, I want to increase the depth value between the front view of the series and the background wall of the 3D chart. To do this, add the depth property and set it to 200. Look now, when I rotate to the top view, you can see the increased depth of the column series. Next, I will show you how to enhance the chart by adding data labels, titles, a legend, and tooltips to the 3D charts. First, I will set the title for the chart. To do this, I set the title property to Sales Analysis. Since the x-axis denotes months, I set its title to Month for x-axis. For the y-axis, I define a chart 3D primary y-axis tag and set the title to Sales in $. Additionally, I add the label format to $. For the y-axis. Look now, the column 3D chart is rendered with the provided titles and specified y-axis label format. Next, I will add data labels at the column points. To do this, I define the Chart 3D Data Label tag inside the Chart 3D Series tag and set the visible property to True. See here, the data labels are now rendered in the column series. Following this, I will add a legend and tooltip to the column chart. To enable the legend, I set the name property to Sales in the Chart 3D Series tag. This property is used to name the legend. Then I define the Chart Legend Settings tag and set the visible property to True. Next, to enable the tooltip, I define the Chart Tooltip Settings tag and set the Enable property to True. Look now, you can see the legend at the bottom of the chart. When I click on the legend, the corresponding series are hidden. Upon clicking the legend again, they become visible. Also, upon hovering over the data points, the tooltip displays the details of the particular column. Now you can see the fully functional 3D column chart, which can be rotated interactively and displays data labels, legends, and tooltips, making your data visualization more engaging and informative. Now let me summarize. We saw how to get started with the Syncfusion Blazor 3D chart component with customization. If you want to see the working code of this example, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I've also provided a link to see if you qualify for a free community license to use all our Blazor products. If you find this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.